Hello everyone and welcome to the next in our series of daily origami for YouTube. Today we're going to continue our theme of looking at some traditional origami and kind of following the Christmas thing we had going yesterday. It's Christmas at the end of May, who thought, right? We're actually going to be making a tree. Now, of course, this doesn't have to be a Christmas tree. It could be a tree for summertime, for spring. You can use it for collages and decorative cards and greetings and things like that. And then, obviously, you can use it for Christmas as well. There's nothing about it that screams Christmas. It's just a tree, but I think we are pretty used to seeing it as an image for that time of year. But the dimensions for this, you just use a square piece of paper. I'm using 15 by 15 centimeter paper, but then I'll let you guys know the dimensions when we're done. This is a really nice, simple, flat origami design that makes a really great addition to homemade cards. So you can find a lot of uses for it easily. So we're going to be starting here with our paper with the color side facing down. Now that's if you want to have a green tree with a white trunk. Now if you want to make your trunk brown and your tree white because it's a snow-covered tree, you could do that with brown paper, and you'd start this process in a reverse. But I want to make my tree green, so I'm going to make that down. And we're going to first just start by folding my paper in half into a big triangle here. Open it up. I'm going to take everything and make it look like a diamond here, and take that bottom right edge and we're going to fold it right into the center here. It's good to kind of start it down there at the bottom, pinch it down, and then pull up so that it gets nice and even there along the center so you can smooth it out. Do the same thing on the other side too, just getting that bottom part first and then getting the rest of this pushed over here to the side. Once we've got both sides folded over, I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to take now the top right edge and fold it to the center this time. And do the same thing on the other side here. So that we wind up with something like this. Now I want to go ahead and take everything and fold it in half, so I'm just going to bring that back part right behind straight up. And then I want to go ahead and take a little bit of this and tuck it behind. Now you can play around with how much of this you tuck behind depending on how narrow you want your trunk to turn out to be and how long you want it to be. I'm just going to fold down a little more than a centimeter there to give me a little edge. And then we're going to then take this and fold it down. And again, this part will determine how much you see at the bottom. So you can see if you fold just really far up, you can get just a tiny little bit of trunk sitting out there. If you fold even more, then you get a longer bit. It just depends on where you choose to make that crease. There's no right or wrong for that. I'm just going to give myself a little bit of in-between area here if I can. Fold that over. Make sure you get it going straight. You can always double check everything by making sure that this kind of center crease is lining up with the center in your trunk. And that should give you a finished little tree. Cute little tree. So let's see the dimensions for him. And this part would vary, of course, depending on how long you made your trunk. But with the way I went and did things, he's about 12 centimeters tall, and the width won't change. That will always be the same. That's about 9 centimeters wide. Like I said, this makes a great addition for projects that you might be doing, for greeting cards, bulletin boards, those kinds of things. It's a fun and simple, easy way to make a tree. It's a great introductory project for learning how to just do the basic folding steps of origami. Nothing really too complicated. So it's a great thing to do with kids for sure. And that is our finished project for today. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.